Hello again, this is Jess, commentating on another game. Let me find it real quick. Do I even have it yet? Yeah, I watched it before. This is it, I think. Deadflower against 91. French mirror. I love French mirrors, so it should be interesting. I've already seen the wreck, so kinda know what's gonna happen. It's not the standard Muscus bullshit that everyone does. Although I'm not really in a position to call it bullshit because I'm always the one who does it as well. Well, yeah, it's the standard strat, generally accepted to be the best one in French mirrors, and it kind of is the best one. Not because Muscus counters X-Bow Pike, because in small numbers X-Bow Pike can break even, I think. Well, I don't think, I'm pretty sure actually. And X-Bow Pike masters so much in early H2 that it can actually be pretty dangerous. But Muscus can easily transition into Bauhaus, and Bauhaus just rapes X-Bow Pike hard because they can raid. The combo effectively counters the other combo. Lame.
Oui, votre ordre?
So yeah, it's really hard to fight X-Bow Pike against Bauhaus. Especially in larger numbers, it just becomes impossible to micro. So yeah, we're gonna see Muscus against X-Bow Pike here. Oh, this is a nice little fight. I think,
Oui,
yeah, Deadflower has more HP right now.
votre ordre?
We're gonna see some interesting action soon.
Prêt.
Scout does like a half a damage, does nothing. And now 91 starts hit and running, which is pretty smart because he won't catch up because his scout is slowing him down. And now
Oui,
Deadflower realizes he should hit and run as well, but 91 is smart enough to chase him while shooting instead of in melee. So with 14 HP left, oh 11, 10, well he's gonna kill the scout. That's a big win, and that could be one of the reasons why U91 decided to go dual racks,
oui,
which I think is a valid reason. It's a valid reason to decide this because he won't be able to scout it. And if he had scouted it, he would just easily transition into Hus X-Bow, just not make any musks at all, and just rape you easily. But since he didn't scout, there's no way of scouting it. There's definitely a possibility that he will be able to do some damage in early colonial. Yeah, it's always nice to adapt to situations like this where he just can't scout and hope to do some damage because of it. So we're gonna see what happens here. But yeah, the usual Muscus, there's a lot of variations as well. I usually do the 700 wood 4-vil 600 wood one. There's a lot of people who do the 700 wood 4-vil 8 X-Bow one, which is good as well. But I don't really like it because it relies on being aggressive. You have to chop a little wood for no reason. And I never like to rely on doing damage aggressively when it's not certain that you might, because the Minutemen are just so good, and when they pop out, your 8 X-Bows are pretty much, yeah, compensated for. Let's see, you made 10 pikes the first batch, which I don't like that much because you can always go 5 pike 5 X-Bow, which is definitely better against Muscus because he will have Hus and Musk, so neither 10 X-Bow nor 10 pike will do anything, but a mixture of those two will. So I guess you might push right now. See if he knows you're dual raxing. I'm guessing he does. Yeah, he knows. He should be switching to bow musk right now. He shouldn't be making any more of bow Hus, I mean. He shouldn't be making any more musks. It's just a mistake to make any more musks. They're just useless now. Ooh.
oui,
Waste an explorer. And he's sending 8 bows right now, which is, I think it's interesting because you have a situation right now where You are pretty much the aggressive one, but you smartly sent the 4 vills
Oui.
because you pretty much had him into thinking you were rushing. So you might force him into doing something like sending the 8 bows, uh, while he has no real means of pressuring you. And that's good for you, obviously, because you have the 4 vills before him. He still doesn't have any way of really pressuring you at all, because Muskas just doesn't get enough units out early on to really pressure a dual racks build. So let's see. He tries anyway, which I think is a mistake and gives you an advantage, definitely. You do have the 4 vills already on him. Your army is clearly better at this point. I have no idea why he's still trying to push you. If you micro the pikes correctly, which you do, you put him in cover mode. He only has 3 husks, they're just not gonna do anything. I would have made another pike batch here, by the way, because he could have 5 husks coming at any point. So, and your pikes are obviously gonna die here, or at least you only have a lot of them left, so you definitely need to supplement with a lot more pikes. But it looks like, see if he's hus. Yeah, he doesn't have any hus coming, so that's okay. He's actually going dual racks Musk right now against the dual racks Expo. It's not really that great adaptation. When you see a strat like this, like full end, you know your opponent won't be bringing any cav anytime soon. You really don't have any reason to go dual racks Musk at all. So yeah, you definitely have an advantage right now. The scores might not say you do, because you only have 6 more, but you have a better army, definitely a better eco. I think you have, yeah, you have just 4 more builds than him. He just sent 2 military shipments in a row, and is persisting with his aggressive play, which I don't really like against dual racks. It's just not gonna work. So you should have pikes coming right now. Yeah, I do. Nice. So you're gonna push him back. You're gonna keep pushing him back, and you're definitely solidifying an advantage right now. You still have the big eco advantage. I don't like the aging though at this point. Let's see how to explain why I don't like it. Well, the best way, I think, to solidify your H2 advantage, like you definitely have an advantage right now, 13 points ahead. I mean, scores don't say everything, but they definitely say something, and they say you're ahead at this point. You have 26 vills against this 22. He still hasn't sent the 4 vills, so you could definitely, if you just pressured him, kept up the pressure, kept him into thinking you were about to have this huge attack, you would never be able to push out ever, and you would pretty much have an eco advantage for the rest of the game, and you could easily switch to Muskas and just contain him from the middle part of the map, because your racks are forwardly built. And I think that would have been better than aging, because this definitely gives him chances. I wouldn't say it gives him chances, actually. He's still gonna lose, because he's not even attacking. He's no way of knowing you're aging, which is, well, I think he might suspect it, but he doesn't know sure enough to really push. I guess he knows now because he just scouted your small army. Well, he knows now because he's just aged, but yeah, he's coming now. He's just right click your base, and he's gotta hope something happens, because you have 26 vills and an age ahead, while he only has 2 vills on you, and just 0 resources and no way of even aging in the near future. He doesn't even have a shipment ready, so you definitely have a big advantage right now. You can do a lot of damage in AOE3. He doesn't have any hunts in his base, won't for long. Here he has two bison left. So if you get a big enough army to really push him back in H3, which will be goons, mostly goons, against Muskas, that will definitely just win you the game right there. Let's see, I don't know how you lost your bill. Oh, there's another build. That's not good. Minutemen should pop here. Oh, we're not gonna pop there. Oh, you're losing a lot of builds here. This could be dangerous because you definitely don't want to lose this just like that because, well, I don't have to explain to you why you don't need to lose, why you don't have to lose builds, but it's pretty obvious that, oh, he just lost. But he has 8 more vills than you at this point. You have the food, you should be making it. But you have a window of opportunity now. Because he will be following you to age. I'm not sure if that's the right choice for him though, because he has bad hunts. Well, bad hunts. He just ran out of his hunt on his TC, so he needs these hunts. I don't think he can afford to age, but he's gonna try anyway. He's gonna age right now, and he won't have any army, and you have this right here. 8 scrims coming. If you manage to keep him off resources now, you'll just win the game. So let's see if you can. Yeah, he's already moving out. He knows you're coming. Obviously, he doesn't want to lose his bills. So there we go. They do no damage to this. And then there's this. This is the only way for him to still be in the game, so I definitely wouldn't call it a mistake on his part. It's very risky to hunt here. If you know it, if you knew about it, which you should have. You could have just went there and killed all his vills, and it would just been game right there. But for him it's the only way to win, because they're more useful there than in his TC. Because if he puts them in the TC right now, they're never coming out again. Because you definitely have the army to keep him there, and he doesn't have any means of gathering food. If he doesn't go far out of his base like he did here. So yeah, you should have checked for food bills definitely, because these hunts, oh, you're hunting here, so you don't have to check those. These and these, that's all you had to check. Just check the minimap. You even knew, if it's scouted here. You could have saw the dead animals and just open game. That's just one of the things that so many players do wrong. Still, and it just it doesn't go away. Everyone does it. It drives me crazy. Well, not really, but I know it's like this impulse